Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Got a pseudo challenge run today, kind of like the last one actually. This is from YouTube user and borderline friend of the channel based on, you know, not the fact that I've ever spoken to him in real life, but the fact that he suggested so many challenge runs. It's just called Feelin Blue, it's Novastado, or channel favorites. And the only condition on this run, play a vanilla run as Blue Baby. I guess it's been a while. We did play as Blue Baby on the Captain Planet run, simply because, you know, Captain Planet's skin is blue. I don't even see race anymore, but seriously, what the fuck was up with that? Blue skin, green hair? Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, if you have blue skin, green hair is probably, like, the most natural hair color. Like, maybe it looks natural, but maybe I only think that it looks natural because I knew Captain Planet. In any case, let's not get into this correlation and causation bullshit. We are going to be playing as Blue Baby here. We've got vanilla conditions. The only problem, of course, is that we won't be able to regenerate our health at all. Now, getting Guardian Angel in that first item room is a little bit of a curse because it's not that good, but also a blessing because we are going to get a single cube of meat here. So we're going to have actually a surprising amount of added defense, not a little bit of added defense to get back into the, you know, Cards Against Humanity white cards for me. Or I guess that might actually be a black card. Again, I can't see race, so what do I know? But we are going to have two things, two orbitals, if you will, to use the correct industry term, circling around us at all times. And they're going to be circling quickly, which is going to be fantastic for helping us avoid taking some damage. Maybe we can get Sacrificial Dagger and cap it off, get all three weird orbitals. Obviously, I'll be looking for a second, third, and fourth cube of meat a little bit later on this run. But for now, you know, very formulaic fight against Famine. If we can just avoid taking damage at the end of it here, I would be psyched. Sadly, I do not have a bomb, which would allow me to gain. This is a really short first floor, but if I had a bomb, I would love to blow up this Tinted Rock. Obviously, Tinted Rock's extraordinarily valuable. I really should be shooting the poop if I'm going to complain about not having a bomb. That is my bad. I'm still not sure if bombs can actually be located in poop, and we are getting some weirdly rare items here from item rooms. Polyphemus and Mom's Knife on the last run. Little Chub on this run. There's another scent. I should go pick that up. I had already resigned myself to the conclusion that I was not going to get anything from that room. So far so good, but still a weird combination of items from these item rooms. But that's always good, you know, that you're 485 episodes in, and at the same time, I'm still getting some weird runs now and then. Weird runs now and then sounds like something you might be telling your proctologist or your doctor, I guess, and he'll insert an endoscope into your butthole to figure out what's wrong with your GI tract. In any case, let's get these guys all in the fuck corridor here, and that's going to be taken out of context. Not that being within context would actually do us any better, but we're just going to, I guess, try to find our way to the boss here. Obviously, deals with the devil are probably going to be off the table unless we manage to pick up the nail, which would be worth probably going down to 0 spirit hearts for. Because normally, again, the way that deals with the devil work if you have spirit hearts, just to refresh your memory, is that if they cost red hearts, any red hearts that they cost one, whether 1 or 2, will take you down to 0 spirit hearts overall. So, you know, there's positives there, and that usually you will get good items, but also negatives in that you will have literally 0 health and 1 more hit will kill you. Now, 2 of the same pill, this could be amazing, range up, or it could be middling. I guess it could have been terrible as well, but not in this case. The range upgrades, sure, I mean, it makes going into this room worthwhile. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference for us on this run, unless we end up getting Lump of Coal, which again, possibility, considering we might earn a deal with the devil on this floor. Really, we could just use a bomb. We need bombs and keys at this point, so hopefully this chest contains, well, a spirit heart and a key. That's a fair trade. Hopefully we can pick up something from the shop, maybe, although I kind of just want a bomb to drop so that I can start popping open these Tinted Rocks and stuff like that. But I can't complain, we do have 3.5 hearts, more than the starting health for Blue Baby at the very least. So let's look over here and see if we can't get something a little bit better. So Little Chub is going to destroy these guys pretty quickly. It's not a bad item. It's one of Edmund's favorites, as he mentioned during the interview. Maggie's Faith is actually awesome. That could give us 1 Spirit Heart every floor, every 2 floors. Again, I'm so fuzzy on the mechanics of Maggie's Faith that for the most part, I just choose to skip over them. So I was thinking about this. Buying the map will take us down to 7 cents, but I can pick up another 7 cents from using this bomb. So I can effectively gain 2 cents by using this bomb. But at the same time, is that worth it? The map is pretty much a no-brainer. Let's buy the bomb as well, because this will allow us to have 2 cents. But I was kind of hoping I could blow up the... We'll talk about this in a second. I'm just, since I only have 1 bomb, normally it would be a no-brainer. Buy a bomb for 5 cents, turn it into 7 cents. Seems like a pretty smart deal. But actually, this bomb might have more than 7 cents worth of value now, because we can access our secret room while also blowing open this chest. If only there was a Tinted Rock in here. it would be a no-brainer. But as is right now, I think the best course of action for us with this 5-cent bomb, especially now that there's 2 chests there, is to put it right here. This will give us access to the secret room and 2 chests. Chest 1 is the red patch. Chest 2 has 6 cents and a key. Okay, so we've already paid for itself at the very least, and there is another 10 cents. Beautiful. I'm not going to take the red patch. I'm going to stick with Maggie's Faith, because health has been, and probably will continue to be a sore spot for us a little bit in the future here, unless we manage to pick up the Miter or the Relic or something via a deal with the Angel. But for now, this is a smart play, I think. We're going to get another bomb here. Now, that might be worth popping that rock back there open for 7 cents. But we'll just continue doing some exploration on this floor just in case we come across a tinted rock, because that would probably be more valuable than the 7 cents we would get there. This is some of the smartest I've ever played, and I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying that more so to be like, well, you know what? Fuck that. I'm tooting my own horn a little bit. I'm playing with a little bit more of a methodical nature than normal, shall we say. I would be very surprised if this run ends up coming close to the speed at which we finished our last run, but you know what? That's okay. Not every run has to be a 22-minute chest run. In fact, not any run, for the most part, is going to be a 22-minute chest run. Now, Little Chub is, like, fantastic in these corridors, if we can just push enemies into there. We've gotten very lucky on that so far. Is it worth a bomb to get 7 cents when you already have 17 cents? I don't necessarily think so. Again, I'm not even shooting the poop anymore, because I don't even know if it could benefit us that much. Let's just go fight our boss here, hoping that it's Blue Larry Jr., so we managed to take a Spirit Heart out of him. Wow, alright, that was lucky. And there is a Tinted Rock here as well. So, assuming I can get these little chub shots in, this should be A, an easy boss fight, and B, a very rewarding boss fight. Let's just put this bomb here to deal with Larry Jr., to deal with that Tinted Rock. We got a bomb and a key out of it, so effectively we just traded, well, we just got a free key. I was hoping to get more Spirit Hearts, but that's okay. We'll definitely get one from Larry Jr. We'll get a Tears upgrade, which will also come with a tarot card, which is the Lovers. Totally worthless. Might as well drop that right now. And in our item room, we have Guppy's Paw, which would cost us 3 Spirit Hearts, but effectively give us absolutely nothing in return, given that we are Blue Baby. We also had the Quarter. Neither of those really appeals to me. Let's go down to the next floor. I'm going to rehydrate a little bit. So we are on the Caves Part 1 here. I am going to, wait a minute. Oh, I was wondering how Maggie's Faith was working here, because I just saw the Eternal Heart show up. I guess if we make that survive to the next floor, that will give us a Spirit Heart. And, you know, by all accounts, it should survive until the next floor, because we are dealing with, Spirit Hearts, which usually take precedence if you get damage. So usually, like, Spirit Hearts will, they'll fall off before the, Eternal Hearts fall off. At least that's my expectation and my hope as well. I just wanted to pop this open and see what we've got inside. It might not have been worth a bomb necessarily for the 5 or 6 cents contained therein, but it was definitely worth a bomb to kind of speed up this room, even though we're still dealing with it as we speak. Sadly, I am not making this as quick as I thought I might be able to, but that's okay. So we're gonna pick up, well, and then we got a bomb out of it anyway. So no harm, no foul on that one. We are up to 22 cents, which means potentially 2 items from a shop. We get My Best Friend. Is that a better item than poop? It's definitely a better item than poop. But I have to probably remember to replace this because at some point, My Best Friend... That was really bad on my part. My Best Friend becomes totally glitched. Although, even though I did take damage there and that's negative, it did confirm to me that we take Spirit Heart damage before Eternal Heart damage, which is good. Alright, we're definitely up to 30 cents now. Now 2 items from the shop is an absolute certainty. I don't know, I've never really tried to use My Best Friend well, if that makes sense. I've always just kind of taken it as a placeholder and then given it up as soon as is humanly possible, or, you know, babily possible, I guess, because we are playing as Blue Baby here. I guess he's still a human, sort of. At least was a human, not to get all dark and gross about things. But yeah, I've never really used My Best Friend effectively. I know that it's a damage sponge and then it explodes, dealing the damage back to the enemies that did damage to it, I think. Maybe we'll just save it for use against our boss here. We're definitely going to want to go to the shop. If it's greed, well, all the better. We'll have a chance to absolutely test out My Best Friend in an environment where it could be very useful to us. So, there's another key. Keys have been coming fast and furious so far. Mom's Purse, guaranteed pickup. And as is the Spirit Heart there. I don't know if I want the tarot card. You know what? We might as well buy the tarot card just in case it's something amazing. It's the Hermit. You know what? We paid 5 cents for it. That'll save us a key on the next floor. Not the best card we could have gotten. That probably would go to the Hierophant, but good nonetheless. So, bomb flies, always a little bit annoying. We're gonna have to watch out and make sure little Chub doesn't fire accidentally into an area that would cause us a lot of damage. It's weird that these guys were so close and then eventually moved so far away. What can I say? I guess they had a little bit of a falling out. So we're gonna see what we've got down here. It's all special rooms, basically, and free money. Curse room, that's the one thing I hate, well, one of the many things I hate about Blue Baby, is curse rooms are completely off the table. Now, I mean, if you have spirit hearts, you're unlikely to go to them anyway. It's our little secret, I guess, well, because I'm whispering it. This pill could be amazing or horrible again. Let's just pop it. Speed down. That hurts, actually. When you've never gotten a speed upgrade, a speed downgrade actually hurts a great deal. So hopefully we'll be able to compensate for that at some point. I don't know how, though. The speed upgrades are not as common necessarily as I think they used to be. And we don't have any chance to get the speed upgrade via the blood bag in the blood bank. So, because I'm not going to play the blood bank, because it can't actually benefit us beyond giving us money, which I absolutely don't need right now. We're going to finish off this room, then we'll go, obviously, pick up that hermit card and continue onwards. You know, who dares wins. I don't feel too bad about picking up the pill and taking it. At the same time, it is going to be a negative effect on our progress, or our chances for success moving forward. So, easy mob trap room. Hopefully we get some kind of spirit heart bomb or key or money. At the end, we get a second tarot card. It's Temperance. Guess I'm eating my words here. We'll just blow this up because we can afford to do so. We have enough bombs. Gives us a red heart. Everything is coming down, Millhouse, lately. Let's go fight our Caves Part 1 boss. Still doing very well, I would say. We're still alive and relatively well. Let's just put down my best friend here. I think it... Does Fistula not stay attracted to it? Wow, that did basically nothing. I don't even know... Yeah, how often can you use my best friend? I think you're supposed to use it on enemies that can chase you. And I'm just putting myself in a fairly defensible position here. And as these Fistula parts come in, that one did damage to me, which I did not expect. But we should be able to fire these Chub shots. And thus save us from a little bit of damage. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Chub is going to fly upwards. Now we'll just abuse our range advantage. Again, deal with the devil doesn't really interest me unless it's something truly remarkable. But I will take the tears and HP upgrade. That's useful. And Maggie's Faith will give us another heart. Shovel and Razor Blade, obviously neither of those are really all that useful for me either. So I guess it's down to the next floor, and let's make good use of this Hermit card right away. Maggie's Faith could be really useful here, actually. We will take the Nun's Habit. We still have 3 cents left over. I would love to buy that Spirit Heart, which is effectively the same as an HP upgrade, since we are playing as Blue Baby. But we're going to need some more money to make that happen first. Since we do have the map, we can see where the secret room is. Obviously, we want to go to the item room as well. I have good faith that we will manage to make it to another 2 cents and get that extra Spirit Heart that I so desire. And you know what? For health, Blue Baby's main concern is usually health. I can't really complain about that here. That was a surprisingly good dodge. I have to, again, toot my own horn a little bit. Kind of surprised that we're still alive there. That's the speed down pill, if I remember correctly, so... Obviously, that's not that appealing to me. I just picked it up to get a second opinion, if you will. There's our boss room. I guess we might as well go through with it right away since we're already here. And in particular, if my best friend is actually charged after this, that will be fine and dandy for us. Thumbtack doesn't really interest me. And the pony! Alright, so this is going to give us a good opportunity, I think, to get rid of... That was bad use of my best... Or bad use of me taking damage, and of course my best friend didn't help us out at all again. But we're definitely going to get rid of my best friend for the pony, because as you can see, I'm absolutely god-awful at using my best friend, so it's a total waste in our inventory. In fact, poop might actually be better than it at this point. So we're basically just fighting Pestilence right now, the slightly faster version of Pestilence, but predictable nonetheless. Pony's active effect with Nun's Habit, I don't know if that's going to benefit us all that much, but you know, Pony's just a placeholder as well until we can actually get a passive flying item. If we don't, it'll benefit us still. Definitely beats my best friend. We haven't had great luck with spacebar items so far, but despite that, I'm happy to have it. Especially since we have that speed downgrade, this benefits us a good deal. Now, it'll be interesting to see if I can still survive. I would love to... I was unable to buy Mom's Purse, right? That's the damn shame of it. Unless that was on the last run, because if we had Mom's Purse, we could get Maggie's Faith and the Polaroid, and that would allow us to probably actually amass health as long as we were still playing throughout the game, which would be... obviously incredibly useful. Sure, let's use the pony's active effect. It doesn't really matter. We're going to spam the active effect because we're going to get it pretty frequently. I think it charges once every 4 rooms, and every time we get hit, it's going to charge as well. Now, the fact that we haven't been able to get 2 more cents yet is a little bit troubling, but we still have the item room and the secret room available to us. No greed, please. There's 3 more cents, so we will be able to, at the very least, buy that Eternal Heart. Want to clear out the rest of the floor first, just in case we get close to 15 cents or so. And we'll be able to make it work a little bit better for us on the next floor. Who knows? Maybe we end up picking Book of Revelations up or something better in the shop. Blue Candle, maybe. Does Blue Candle trump flying in this situation? I think so. It's not a straight choice, I think. It's a choice that would depend on personal preference, but there is an Eternal Heart here that we'll be able to get for free. 2 Spirit Hearts? No, 1 golden chest. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. It depends on whether it contains like an attribute upgrade or something. I hate these damn... I forget the names of them. Lumpy? Something like that. Tammy's Head. Very, very tempting, actually. Don't get me wrong. I think the pony's more valuable right now. There's more money for us, which is beautiful. Spirit Heart's obviously a common item that we will see in the shops there. Tammy's Head is really tempting. I'm debating it in my brain right now, because on an offensive level, Tammy's Head is super useful. Especially, I don't know, with Nun's Habit, it might synergize fairly well. But the pony is also going to be really good from a defensive standpoint, so it's a tough call. I think I'll probably maintain the status quo, stick with the pony for now. But if we manage to get something that changes my mind, then I will, of course, keep you posted. But for now, let's continue going. Chaos Part 2, we're still doing fine on this Blue Baby run. You know, the reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated, I would say. That was bad damage on my part, but that means we could use the active pony effect in this room if we want to. I don't really want to, though. I'd rather just kill these guys the old-fashioned way. We really need some way to increase our damage. That's why Tammy's Head seems so appealing to me, because our damage right now is actually pretty shitty. But, you know, as is, it's not a major concern. Our survival is more of a major concern. So that's why I'm thinking the pony is a little bit better. But Tammy's Head, by and large, I feel that it is a vastly underrated item. It's an item that has saved my ass a lot of times. There's a pony's active effect doing some good work for us. With this guy dead, I guess he didn't get hit by the active effect of the pony, much to my surprise. Doctor's Remote. Tempting again, but not as tempting as Tammy's Head, actually, because we wouldn't be able to use it as often. You know what? Why don't we go with Tammy's Head? Tammy's Head will at the very least be interesting, and if we manage to pick up some tier effects, it'll synergize well with that regardless. We could always get an active item, or sorry, a passive flying item that would help us out. We're doing fine from a health perspective. Oh, this reminds me that we are pretty goddamn slow. This might be a decision that I'll end up regretting, but at the very least, never let anyone tell you that I don't play Isaac in an interesting fashion. So after that brief opportunity to rehydrate, my water tastes distinctively like soap, which worries me a little bit, but we'll pick up this, I mean, I guess it's clean at the very least, but we'll pick up this Spirit Heart, which is going to take us to 6.5 total health, and then we will head down to the next floor. There is oh, it's a trinket. I thought it was a tarot card in here. But yeah, we'll head down to the next floor. So far, so good, really. I mean, it could be a lot better, certainly, but it could be a lot worse as well. So we might as well check out the right side of this map first. It's Necropolis 1. This should be a little difficult. In fact, if it's not difficult, then the game is not doing its job properly. Just want to take this fly out just to see if maybe there was a chance for a consumable drop there. Of course there isn't, because I should know more about the way the game is played. There never is. The neutral flies never drop consumables, as far as I know. We get another bomb. Tammy's Head is not doing much damage for us right now. I will, you know, acquiesce and admit that Tammy's Head is not better than the pony as we stand at the moment. My hope is that from a long-term standpoint, we'll end up picking up some kind of damage upgrade, because Tammy's Head is like a tofu, if you will. It picks up all the flavors that we end up getting as well. So if we get a damage upgrade, then Tammy's Head will get a damage upgrade and potentially be a lot more useful. If we get Mom's Contact, then it gets, you know, the Mom's Contact ability of freezing the enemies. I believe, anyway. That's the way I've always understood it. Now, Little Chad, I can't remember if Little Chub actually goes through these guys and does damage, or if he's just, if he only hits them on the front, if you know what I mean. That was bad play on my part there, but I got very lucky not to get hit. We have a tarot card. If that's the Hierophant, I will be a very happy man. Just keep things going strong here. So far, so good, actually. I would have expected to take more damage against these zombies, to be quite honest with you. One more left. Doesn't worry me. Finally, I can get rid of the speed down pill. Pick up another penny, and we get the High Priestess. Also a valuable card. Not sure when we're going to use that. Maybe on Isaac. Probably does a lot of damage, if I had to guess. Thank you, Little Chad, and my range upgrades for making that an easy room for me. Now, we still have not gone to the item room or the shop. We gotta fight Greed at some point. It's gonna happen. I'm okay with it, you know. It's an inevitability at this point. And I'm hoping that it allows us to pick up enough money to potentially buy something useful on a future shop. I can't believe I didn't take damage there. Lucky dodge, but also Guardian Angel single cube of meat. We haven't talked about that too much in a little while, but it's a useful series of items, especially to have early. That's probably saved us at least a couple of Spirit Hearts over the course of this run. Again, kind of an unsung hero so far. How that guy didn't die earlier is beyond me. This pill should be good. bad gas. At the very least, it wasn't bad in spite of its namesake. So, ooh, that was a total waste of my Guppy's head, or sorry, Tammy's head there. Luckily, even though I have a speed down, I am still fast enough to get out of the way of these blue assholes. I don't quite have the range necessary. Okay, we got lucky there. Okay, that one actually hit me, so that was totally my bad. We are at the boss room. I'm very tempted to just immediately... God, I hate these dickwads. I can't... I'm gonna get clusterfucked on this room. I can't do anything. Okay, Tammy's head actually helped me out a great deal there. Oh, that hurts. We are not in nearly as safe of a position as we were upon entering this room. I kind of feel like we should just fight the boss straight away still, and I might use the High Priestess card. I kind of have more justification now, because we're not in nearly as good of a position. That might... Nah, I thought I was going to get the secret room as well. We picked up another key. We still haven't been to the item room or shop. Let's see what we're dealing with in here. You know what? I was going to use the High Priestess, but because it's the Widow, and the Widow is, generally speaking, a pretty damn easy boss, especially... as we've taken it so far. Little Chub has done a lot of damage twice, actually. That was a really good shot from Little Chub. And Tammy's head did a lot of damage as well. There's no point in using High Priestess there. I feel a little bit more settled. HP upgrade is A-okay by me. The Relic, please. The Miter, same shit. Okay, we have a much better chance of survival now. This has been a very up and down floor, but we're up right now, and that's all that matters. If, you know, my time as a gambling addict has taught me anything. What do we have down here? We have a, fortune-telling machine, which I'm not that interested in right now, because Maggie's faith has been huge for me so far. Sadly, you know what? We're going to use 2 bombs to get by that room next time, because I can't afford to lose any more Spirit Hearts in a silly way. Golden chests, obviously, are totally on the table for us, given the staggering amount of keys we have so far. Extra range upgrade, was it worth a bomb and a key? Probably not at this point. I would go back and change that if I could, but, you know, no regrets, man. Now, just stay in the middle third of this level, and you'll be fine. If I can just coerce him to do a single run, well, never mind, problem solved. If I could have just gotten him to run a little bit, though, we would have been much better off. Okay, so free Spirit Heart. At least let's hope it's a free Spirit Heart. I think the neutral fly saved him from dying there. These damn greeds, man. They've got some tricky fucking tactics now. I would love if the shop contained the candle. I kind of worry that we will be up against greed on this shop, which might not be ideal for me. But we will definitely use a bomb to get the... And, you know, if I have to use a bomb to get that other penny, to get to 15 cents, I'll do that as well. Obviously, compass, blue candle, something like that would be amazing. But I kind of expected me to fight greed. Coin purse. I feel like I have to. I'll just not take the bad pills. But I do feel like I have to. The reason being that, you know, we're probably going to end up fighting greed on the next floor, if I had to guess. So I think this is a smart decision. There's 2 speed downs, 1 range up, and 1 hero font, or 1 balls of steel. Balls of steel, friends till the end. Not worth it. I paid 15 cents for a range upgrade. But again, I have a strong sneaking suspicion that we would end up fighting greed on the next floor anyway. So that might have been the best possible course of action, even though it might not seem like it at first glance. This is a tough room for me, no question about that, especially now that I'm trapped in the corner. Tammy's head, save me! Okay, we are definitely lower on health than we used to be. This floor continues to alternate between saving my life and butt-fucking me. Okay, please, more Eternal Hearts. There's another pill, Balls of Steel. Balls of Steel, okay. It's comforting to know that Balls of Steel is at the very least in the rotation. Now, that is a pill that we don't necessarily want. I gotta bomb our way... Oh, that was real close. Gotta bomb our way through the shop. It's gonna cost us 2 bombs. And I might want to blow up the slot machine while I'm at it, but maybe we should save some bombs in case we encounter some tinted rocks. I don't have any money to play it. I'm just doing this. Costs us 2 bombs, but it saves us taking a Spirit Heart worth of damage, which is, like, immutably more valuable at this point. And we're heading down to the mom fight. If it's not Necropolis, I should be okay. Depths Part 2 makes me feel a whole lot better about things. So let's start making some progress here. Larry Jr.'s dying 1 hit from Tammy's head. And we're still woefully underpowered when it comes from a damage standpoint here. This is the blue baby problem, I guess. We've had enough health. We've had a lot of very positive things on that front come to us, but we've unfortunately struggled from a damage perspective all game. Would the pony have saved us? Probably not, but at this point, considering we haven't gotten much to benefit us from a Tammy's head standpoint, I kind of wish I didn't get rid of the pony. Kind of wish I'd just stuck with Tammy's head, but, you know, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we? We have a Blue Larry Jr. here, which is fantastic. We might even get 2 Spirit Hearts by way of the Miter acting on this. No, we only got 1, but that's still okay. That is a dead end for us. We're still doing great with respect to health, but once we lose Maggie's Faith, that might dry up a little bit. Although, you know, in our defense, or, you know, to be in the defense of optimism, shall we say. Oh, please just blow up this chest down here. Beautiful. Alright, I didn't take damage. We're still dealing with some shit on this room, but that's okay. He's dead, and we're still alive, so nah, boo-boo on that one. More bombs and keys for us. Yeah, in defense of optimism, we will have permanent invincibility from the Polaroid. You know what? I don't feel like this room's worth it. Why don't we come down into that area down in the bottom right? That looks like there could be some special rooms down at the weird little edge of the Darwinia, man. If you know what I'm saying. That is a free room, which is fantastic in my opinion. These guys should get hit. Well, one of them got hit. Basically, Tammy's head is pretty much like a 1 enemy dead every time you enter a room. It's like, instead of having 1 Necropolis charge every 4 rooms or every 6 rooms, however often Necropolis actually does charge, Tammy's head is like 1/6 of a Necropolis, or 1/6 of a Necronomicon charge every room. I think I said Necropolis the first time. I meant Necronomicon. Hopefully you understand that. We're going to get an extra 3 cents here on our second pass. First things first, just wanted to check out the item room. Looks like the shop will be viable for us potentially here. Halo of Flies. Again, the added defense helps us out. It's basically just like picking up a pretty fly, but it's not like we could have re-rolled it regardless, so let's see what we've got down here. This is our shop. This is perfect, actually. Tammy's head hit nothing there, so I immediately take back or retract my previous statement saying it's a fairly useful item. It hasn't been as useful for us as it would be if we got some damage upgrades. Please, half-price compass, candle, just not greed. Just not greed. That's all I ask. That's not greed. Oh my god, it's the compass. Okay, so we just need to get the money necessary to buy the compass now. Compass plus map might give us a fighting chance of getting through the womb. I don't hold out a lot of hope of getting through the cathedral, or the chest, but, you know, with the key situation, I might have a chance. I don't know. The compass is basically a must-buy if I can manage to get the money. There's a fortune teller back here. Might be worth a key and a bomb to blow it up, but we'll wait for now, just to see if we manage to get that money a little bit more in a natural sense, if you know what I mean. That was a very lucky Tammy's headshot there. We managed to kill 2 of these guts guys. Just going to speed up this room a little bit, really. And I almost took damage there because I'm a big ding-dong, but that's okay. They're all dead. We pick up 1 cent. Surprisingly, that helps us out a little bit on our path. We do have a room over there that we had not checked out as well, because it was a dead end, so I decided against it. Wrath giving us more bombs would be more beneficial for us, for sure. Oh, I ran into him because, again, I'm not very good at video games, so let's kick this down here. You know, the fact of the matter is we were one-shotting, or what did we do? Like 5-shot Isaac on the last run, and on this run, I'm having like a long, protracted war of attrition against Wrath. So that should give some indication of how bad our damage is. That being said, I can't really complain because as Blue Baby, anytime you survive this long, you've done something right or you've gotten pretty lucky, and I think I've done a little bit of both. In particular, you know, the Miter helping us out a lot, Maggie's Faith dropping. Without Maggie's Faith, we would almost certainly be dead by now. We do have a Tinted Rock here. I will absolutely use a bomb to access that, even if it just drops money, but I really want it to drop the small rock, if we can be so lucky. Well, it dropped a golden chest, which contained an HP upgrade, so basically we traded a bomb and a key for his Spirit Hearts. We're going to come back here and we're going to trade a bomb and a key. I guess we're going to go to the mob trap room first. We only need 3 cents. It's worth going through the motions here and taking a little bit of extra time to help us possibly save, you know, 10 to 20 minutes at the end of this run. So I'd gladly take, you know, 1 to 2 minutes now, or 2 to 5 minutes now to save maybe as much as a half hour later. Single half red heart. Alright, the game's trolling the shit out of me. I probably shouldn't have used my Tammy's head there. I should have saved it for later enemies. But of course, the flip side to that is if we take damage now, I might be able to use Tammy's head again. So I don't know. Again, I'm not much of an Isaac min-maxer. I'm more of an Isaac play it by feel, shall we say. Just backing it up a little bit here, because our daddy taught us good. Now if we just... Oh, they're getting close. 2 leapers should not be so bad. Just make this work. This room might go better than the Jose Canseco AMA. Now these guys are going to be in the corner. They're in the fuck corridor. Oh, Chubb. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Perfect. Okay. Now again, damage real bad right now. We have neutralized 1 of them. Well, we've gootralized a couple of them now. But we just need to actually get the killing blow. Beautiful. Alright. 1 more dead, and last one remaining. We need some way to improve our damage. We got 1 cent for our troubles there, so it's really all coming down to, unfortunately, the possibility of getting 2 cents out of this slot machine. Of course, I could play it 13 times, try to get $1 or something, but, or a nickel, I guess, even, but, you know, that puts us in a bad space pretty early. I think this is the best possible course of action for us. It dropped a Spirit Heart, sure, and 2 bombs, so I think, sadly, the compass is going to be off the table. That's really unfortunate. I don't think there's any way around it at this point. Oh, you know, there's 1 more room left. We could possibly get 2 cents. We have 10 bombs. It's amazing that we're on the depths part 2, and this is already like 7 minutes longer than the last run. But, you know, shit happens, basically. Isaac runs, you know, differential powers, shall we say. Curse room. Disappointing. Disappointing! Wow, that's disappointing, but you get what I'm saying. Well, you know, let's look on the bright side of life. We at least have the map that's going to allow us to illuminate some dead ends. Map plus compass is obviously an insanely synergistic combination, perhaps my favorite in the entire game, but there's not too much we can do about it. This mom fight is going to be a slog, but if we make it, we might have a half-decent chance of doing something useful. There is a tinted rock here. That's the first time I think I've ever seen the mom fight open without the foot just immediately falling. Obviously, this is the red mom fight. If I just stay in the middle, I could keep that rock around, which is going to allow us to dodge some shots, at least from the upper eye. The other ones are going to be a little trickier. Well, I've destroyed the rock by accident. Now, my secondary tactic here is to stay real close, because then Cuba Meat, Guardian of Flies, Cuba Meat, Halo of Flies, and Guardian Angel are going to be able to do a decent amount of damage. Obviously, I got a little bit too close to the sun there. It's okay, though. She's going to die. This is actually a much easier fight than I expected. This is almost entirely due to my orbitals. And I managed to somehow not take damage after I was caught in that explosion, too. Tinted Rock gives us 1 Spirit Heart. Fair enough. Tears upgrade, and sadly, Maggie's Faith is going to leave us now, but we will take the Polaroid down to the next floor. Not doing so badly. I thought we had the pink glitch there, but apparently we got a little bit lucky. This is going to be a huge floor, so hopefully we find the boss room right away. It looks like there's 3 possible locations. Pinky. Oh, I do have Mom's Purse. Polaroid plus Maggie's Faith. We might be okay here. That's amazing that I, didn't realize that I had Mom's Purse when it's an item that just, like, looks like a purse beside you. I should be able to spot that. Actually, I can't see it. I see the coin purse, but I don't see the actual purse. Anyway, again, I'm a ding-dong. This bomb should work. Oh, it barely missed. Must have been just ever so slightly off. I guess I don't really want to use bombs against Chubb, because he's easier to fight this way than Mom's Heart is, and I absolutely need these bombs for the Mom's Heart boss fight, because I am certainly not overpowered by any stretch of the imagination. So let's kill him. We'll take our Spirit Heart. Please tell me this is the boss room. Oh, it's not. It's a Fistula room, and I'm going to take the alternate strategy for Fistula this time, which is to save Tammy's head until, again, you have the option to do some crowd control. Permanent invincibility from the Polaroid. You know, we might have a chance against Isaac here. If I could pick up Poison Touch, that would be ideal, but with permanent Polaroid invincibility, take 1 shot, and then, sounds like the Northernlion drinking game, but take 1 shot, and then just run in and hit him a bunch with Guardian Angel, Cube of Meat, and Halo of Flies. I don't know, maybe we got a chance. I've survived much longer than I originally anticipated. It's been a better run than I would have expected. Given Vanilla Run is Blue Baby, I mean, the starting conditions don't necessarily inspire a whole lot of optimism, but here we are still. And the fact that we have Mom's Purse, again, I can't overstate that is actually really important for us. Now, Diglett's obviously super annoying because 1 Tammy's headshot is not nearly enough to take them out. I'm getting whittled down here, but the Miter still will cause us to gain a decent number of Spirit Hearts on a regular basis. I'm hoping. In here we have a regular chest. Interests me a little bit, but not enough to risk my life, because we're going to be dealing with some nasty rooms. Or nasty enemies, I should say. Don't have the speed, really, to get around this laser, so I'm kind of trying to circle a little bit tight. Just to make sure that it had to circle as fast as it thought was humanly or laserly possible. Basically the exact same room here, only I managed to prioritize the laser and take him out first there. That went way better! Alright, so save Tammy's head until you're in a better position, I guess. A centralized location. And you're more likely to hit all the enemies. Now, we've picked up another Eternal Heart, which is basically just a free heart on this floor. Sadly, not too much for us up here, except for another long fight and damage against Little Chubb. Or regular-sized Chubb, I suppose, but otherwise a dead end. So, you know, we're looking at where that boss room has to be. It's a long way away. To the top, if you want to rock and roll. I'm paraphrasing there, of course. Picked up another bomb and another key, and here we go. We're going to grind over to the other side here. It might be worthwhile to look in that secret room. I mean, we're at the point where an Onk would be huge, 1-Up would be huge, Epic Fetus would be enormous. In fact, that would basically guarantee us the victory, I think. So it's worth the shot, considering one bomb could change our lives here. You only get one bomb. Do not miss your chance to get 3 cents. Would have been a much less inspiring movie, I guess, 8 Mile, which I haven't actually seen. So again, I'm totally posering right here. But it would have been much less inspiring, I have to imagine, if Eminem's rap career only brought him, you know, a lucrative amount that is less than the cost of a single piece of Double Bubble gum. You guys have Double Bubble? You have to have Double Bubble in the United States, right? Or Europe? I'm not even sure. Maybe it's just a Canadian thing. Double Bubble used to be 5 cents, or sorry, used to be 2 cents when I was a kid. Now it's 5 cents a piece. I'm not paying 5 cents. 5 cents is enough to get indignant about for some waxy, like, sugar-coated gum. What, you want me to buy like a Dentine Ice or something instead? Because you're forcing me into the Dentine Ice market. Hubba Bubba Company. Actually, it's not Hubba Bubba. Double Bubble is made by Wrigley's? I don't know, man. In any case, let's kill these dudes. We get more money. That money could come in handy on some judgments eventually. In the meantime, though, long-ass fight. I wonder if I just stand in the middle here, if I could kill all of them without doing anything. That was poetic. 2 of Spades is going to give us 8 keys instead of 4. Might have been able to save that one till later. That was a terrible bit of damage that I took right there. No way for me to justify that intellectually. Ooh, flat penny. Not really that useful, but would have liked to have had it for the entirety of the floor. Then picked up Maggie's Faith eventually. That was a good use of Tammy's Head. We're going to be fighting our Woompar 1 boss. I can't believe we're still alive and actually sitting relatively okay with respect to our health. I wish Tammy's Head recharged like Blue Candle. It's like Tammy's Head is basically a straight downgrade from Blue Candle, unless you have awesome tier effects. We're fighting the Fallen. This could be either where this run sunders or where this run becomes amazing. So I should not be taking damage there. Why is... I didn't take the Polaroid into the room. Big mistake. Okay, fire some bombs in here. We're on Plan Z now. I've made a huge mistake. I didn't realize that because of the mom's purse mechanic, I accidentally kind of fucked myself up a little bit. It's okay. Just keep dodging. You've got the extra defense to make it work. Don't forget the Polaroid on this floor. That's a big deal. Maggie's Faith will still juice you up with respect to some health. You'll be okay. Oh, just trapped in the corner. Okay, a couple more hits. One more hit, in fact, did it. We got the Luck Foot. That's what we got for all of our fucking troubles there. A Spirit Heart and a Luck Foot. And to deal with the Angel, which I have to go to. That gives us all stats upgrade. That's really beneficial. It's substantially more beneficial than the Luck upgrade that we just picked up. We've got to make sure we go back here and pick up the Polaroid. Polaroid, Maggie's Faith is the combination that is going to carry us through to greatness. All right, a little bit of a scary floor there. We've never gotten super low on health. At least in the last little while, we haven't gotten super low on health. All stats up is actually a very useful item, considering we've had a lot of downgrades in our attributes. But man, things are still looking tight here, compared to, or in the perspective of whether or not we're going to be able to succeed. We're in for a war of attrition at the very least. I should play Judgment there. What do we have in here? Pageant Boy. Absolutely not worth it. With the amount of bombs and keys we have now, these golden chests are, though. Yep, lots of money and lots of bombs and an extra Spirit Heart. Well worth it. Now, here's the tricky part here. That blew up Judgment. So yes, like I said, that's the tricky part. Well, at the very least, we didn't lose anything because we picked up another bomb there. I guess I could have walked across the spikes and then placed the bomb, and that probably would have worked out better for us, but then I was worried about getting out without getting hit. It was a sticky situation, shall we say. Harry Potter in the Chamber of the Salty Surprise. Let's keep this guy trapped up here. Loki's got to be nearly dead. The fact that we're doing even a little bit, even the slightest increased amount of damage is incredibly important for us, not just because it benefits us, you know, from our damage perspective, but because it helps us out with Tammy's Head a little bit as well. It makes that a more viable item than it has been kind of historically for us on this run so far. So we've reached a dead end. What else is new? We'll probably check out that top right area next. You know, I don't even care about the money at this point. Yeah, we'll check out the top right area next. This run's getting me down. They're giving me just enough hope to keep my dreams alive before I presume them being squashed later. But, you know, you gotta hand it to me and the troll engine here for, A, me for hanging in there, but B, the troll engine for helping me hang in here. Really should have saved Tammy's Head for probably the more crowd control heavy aspects of this fight. I hate Envy, especially when we don't do a lot of damage, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of dodging as a kind of side effect of that. There you go. Now I'm just going to stand next to these douchebags like Guardian Angel and Halo of Flies, tear them up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Tammy's head is at least alive now. There we go. That's what I should have done in the first place. Again, save Tammy's head for this situation. Can't really afford to take 2 Spirit Hearts of damage on this room. Let's try not to make it 3, though. Ooh, got a little close there. We're almost done with this. Just 1 more dude, and then 2 more dudelings. Not the drawing kind, like the little dude kind. 1 more? No? There we go. Okay, so we picked up a single bomb for 2 Spirit Hearts there. Fair fucking trade, right? Let's get in the center here and drop this in. We've at least done some crowd control on the spiders. We managed not to get hit there somehow, and are continuing that streak. Despite my best efforts to take damage, Guardian Angel, Halo of Flies, and Q and Mead helping us out. Particularly Guardian Angel, of course, causing everything to orbit us twice as fast. I'm not sure if that doubles our interception chances, but there's our boss room. That's a lucky break, actually. Let's go stand next to this dude. Mom's Heart fight. We have 7 hearts. Should be doable. That was an unusual dodge to start this fight. But yeah, it should be definitely within the realm of possibility. Let's try not to fuck it up. Especially this little chub shot is going to be extraordinarily important for doing damage. We really just want to get her down to the permanent bomb state as soon as possible so that little chub can do as much damage as we know that he can do, given the correct set of circumstances. This monster should be dead any second now. I've hit him with a fairly prolonged series of assholishness. Larry Jr. is going to go with 1 bomb as well. It's a little slower than I'd like it to be. The Zambros are all going to go at once. That was a very well-timed bomb. We stand at almost no chance. Now that I realize how long it's taking us to beat Mom's Heart, it's going to be a goddamn slog if we're going to have any chance to beat Isaac. Especially since we don't actually get an item here, if I remember correctly. So we're going to kill Dookie F really quick. 1 single chub shot was enough to probably take out 75% of his health if I had to guess accurately. Kind of don't want to kill this last fly until Chubb's back. Oh, well, I guess I botched that. There's kind of no way to make that work. Now, permanent bombs? Yes, permanent bombs. Okay, that's good because that means we're not going to have to fight Little Chad solo in all likelihood. Little Chad solo sounds like a sweet Star Wars Extended Universe book, but she will probably kill Chubb for me. If Little Chub doesn't do it for him. It's a little bit of a twisted kind of patricide situation here, but in any case, tarot card could be amazing. The Fool, pretty much worthless actually. Up to the next floor. I can't believe we've actually survived long enough to get to the cathedral. I was really hoping that would be the boss room. Wishful thinking. We do get a speed upgrade though, so that's pretty good. Epic Fetus would be a colossal get at this point. That's greed, so that's literally the exact opposite of something I wanted to see. Fool card doesn't really seem like it's going to be that valuable. I will pop this open just because we have a fairly good chance of getting Spirit Hearts thanks to the Miter. Alright, more money. Again, basically totally worthless. We're going to go to the right side here. We got a Spirit Heart for free and another key as well. Man, do we have any chance of beating Isaac here? This is an interesting situation. This is one of the... If I beat Isaac, this will be one of the weakest runs where we've ever beaten him. That is for sure. The only question is it like literally... I mean, it's literally possible within the realm of fucking, like, mathematics and physics. The question is it possible for me, with my limited amount of skill, to make this happen? That's the question I'm really asking here, if you look deeper. That's not the boss room. And, of course, sadly, one Tammy's headshot was not enough to kill all those guys. So, we ate shit basically going in this direction. Now, we're going to check top left, assuming we live that long, and then we'll check bottom left. So, it's in all likelihood, it's going to be bottom left, but we might as well check top left first. I hate dealing with this room when we don't do very much damage. Might as well just go stand next to these dudes, and Guardian Angel, Cuban Meat will tear them apart a little bit. I mean, that's the bright side of this run so far, is that when I take damage, I don't have much incentive to let these guys live much longer, and I have the means to stop them as well. Stop them from living much longer, I should say. We're taking way too much damage, though. The champion could do me a big favor and drop a Spirit Heart, but of course that is asking far too much. We're fighting the Widow. This is what I like to see. Much easier boss fights. Room's gonna be done in like 5 seconds. Totally A-okay. Spirit Heart, please! Nope, an extra bomb. That is not our boss room either. Like I told you, man! Because we're on a man-to-man basis here. That sounds like a Cards Against Humanity card. We are unlikely to get any kind of benefits here towards the end of the game. I'm not feeling like we have good chances towards success. If we can at least get to Isaac, you know, there's some nobility in dying to the final boss of the game. Or I guess the second to last boss in the game. One of the hardest bosses in the game, for damned sure. He's got to be dead right now, right? Like, if he just puts his foot down one more time, or his head down, there we go. We get a pill! Range up. I was really hoping that would be the Balls of Steel pill. Might have given me a chance for success But in the meantime... Oh man, there's such an easier way to get down here that wouldn't have to deal with all this bullshit. I just realized I could bomb my way from the secret room. It's very rare to see kind of a secret room bridge like that. At least I think it's very rare to see. I can't remember seeing it, but that would have been extraordinarily beneficial for us, sadly. Extraordinarily beneficial. Doesn't that kind of sound like an Italian man's name? I don't need that to be offensive. Just for my cultural ignorance. Extraordinarily beneficial. If someone told me that was their name, I'd be like, oh, cool. That's like a really neat and weird name. Your parents must hate you, but also at the same time, I'm sure that it's given you some kind of character throughout your life. We're gonna just take these guys out if I can. I have been playing, I'm not gonna say I've been playing fantastically so far in this run, but I have been playing reasonably well, I think, in my own defense. If we lose, it's definitely not gonna be because I've played exceptionally poorly. It's more likely because, you know, we've been kind of dealt a shit hand here. I mean, Blue Baby, my Spirit Heart item, has been Tammy's head. Really, the only thing keeping us alive here has been Maggie's faith. There's our boss room, and that's the reason I didn't go to the mob trap room, even though it is a golden chest, is because I just don't see anything benefiting us more than the mob trap room is going to hurt us, and we're going to be fighting like some real assholes on the mob trap room. I got lucky that neither of those hit me, I suppose. Just kind of trying to stay down here and focus on one enemy at a time. If I could kill the pony, I would be psyched about that. Kind of getting painted into a corner like Jughead painting a kitchen here or something, but there we go. Okay, now just keep it up. We should be able to take that guy out easily enough. Let's give it the old college try. I don't hold out much hope at all of this succeeding. But, you know, we do have bombs, we do have permanent Polaroid invincibility, we do have Guardian Angel, Cube of Meat, and Halo of Flies, which are basically allowing me to tank these shots on the chin. Maybe I'll get exceptionally lucky. If we survive to the chest, some wild shit could start to happen. In the meantime, the only winning move so far has been not to play. And, you know, Guardian Angel, Cube of Meat, Halo of Flies also going to be our best offensive powers at this point. We've taken one hit, and we are in 2 hits now. We've gotten him a third of the way down. That's almost sustainable, actually. Much to my surprise. At the very least, this fight has gone much better than I expected it to go. I'm not dodging because he's firing so much that, oh, come on, you're telling me half an Eternal Heart can't subsist me. But in any case, thank you to Novastatter for that quote-unquote challenge run suggestion. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully that compensates for the 13-minute Isaac video a couple days ago, because this one was a marathon. I'm going to go eat some food, but in any case, again, continue suggesting your own challenge runs. I will do the ones that deem most entertaining or appropriate. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support on this series as we approach our 500th episode. And as always, I will see you next time.